Let's start with the definition of rational inequality. Rational inequality is an inequality that contains rational expressions. Inequality has the following symbols. We have for, less than, greater than, less than or equal to, and greater than or equal to. Let's have some examples of rational inequalities. Number 1, we have x minus 5 over 3x minus 7 is less than or equal to negative 1 over x minus 5. Meron tayong rational expression sa kaliwa at meron din tayong rational expression sa kanan at ang symbol natin ay inequality. Kaya siya rational inequality. Next, number 2, 4x plus 5 all over x minus 4 is greater than 5x over x minus 4. Meron tayong rational expression sa kaliwa at meron din tayong rational expression sa kanan. Ang symbol natin ay inequality, kaya ito ay rational inequality. Next, number 3, x over 3x plus 2 plus x minus 3 all over 2x minus 4 is less than 0. Meron tayong rational expression sa kaliwa, dalawa. Although nasa kaliwa lang yung ating rational expression at ang symbol natin ay inequality, still, siya pa rin ay rational inequality. So that is the definition of rational inequality, and these are the examples of that inequalities. Now, kapag binabanggit ang rational inequalities, ang kasunod na niyan ay solving. So let's proceed to solving rational inequalities. In solving rational inequalities, we have 5 steps. Let's answer example number 1. Solve the rational inequality 3x minus 5 over 6 is greater than or equal to negative 2x over 3. The first step is rewrite the inequality as a single expression with 0 on the other side. Ang ibig sabihin nun is kung meron tayong multiple expression, ay pagsasamahin natin sila sa isang side at gagawin nating single fraction. And then on the other side ay 0. On our example, kailangan gawin nating 0 yung nasa right, kaya ang gagawin natin ay itatranspose natin yung negative 2x over 3. So ito ngayon ay magiging 3x minus 5 over 6 plus 2x over 3 is greater than or equal to 0. Ang ating kanan ay 0 na, pero yung left side pa natin ay hindi pa naka-single fraction. So ang gagawin natin ay isi-simplify natin ito as a single expression. Ang LCD nila ay 6. Kaya 6 times 3x is 18x. 6 divided by 6 ay 1 times 5, that is 5. Then 6 divided by 3 ay 2, then times 2x, kaya 4x. Ito ay pwede pa natin masimplify kasi 18x plus 4x is 22x. Therefore, ang single expression natin is 22x minus 5 all over 6, and then that is greater than or equal to 0. Pagkatapos ng step number 1, ang susunod na step is step number 2, determine the critical values. Ang sinasabi nating critical values are, these are the value or values of x that will make the numerator 0 and the denominator 0. Ito ulit yung ating nakuhang single expression, 22x minus 5 all over 6 is greater than or equal to 0. Ang ating numerator ay 22x minus 5. Kukunin natin ang values of x na magpapa-0 sa kanya. I-equate natin sa 0 at pag sinolve natin, ang magiging value ng x is 5 over 22. So, ibig sabihin, ang magpapa-0 sa ating numerator ay 5 over 22. Ang 5 over 22 ay included dahil ang symbol natin ay may equal sign. Greater than or equal to 0. So, ibig sabihin, included sa point yung magpapa-0. Next, kunin naman natin yung magpapa-0 sa denominator. Ang ating denominator ay 6, walang variable, therefore, walang magpapa-0 sa kanya. Sa denominator, the answer is none. Ang critical value natin is x is equal to 5 over 22 lang. Kapag meron na tayong critical value or values, ang step number 3 is we're going to sketch the domain intervals using the critical value or values. Ang gagawin natin is magko-construct tayo ng number line from negative infinity up to positive infinity. Then, ilolocate natin yung critical value. Ang critical value natin ay 5 over 22. So, suppose, andito yung 5 over 22. Siya ay shaded circle kasi included yung 5 over 22. Hinati niya yung ating number line sa dalawang domain intervals. Ang nasa left is from negative infinity up to 5 over 22. Ang symbol natin kapag included is bracket. Kapag infinity naman is parenthesis. Sa kanan naman is mag-start siya ng from 5 over 22 up to positive infinity. Again, ang symbol natin sa 5 over 22 ay bracket kasi siya ay included value. And then, ito naman ay parenthesis dahil infinity. Kapag meron na tayong domain intervals, ang next step natin is step number 4. We're going to construct the table of signs using the domain intervals. Remember, ang ating table of signs is composed of 4 rows. Ang unang row ay the interval or the domain intervals. Second row is the test point, yung value na kukunin natin sa interval. Then, isa-substitute natin siya doon sa expression na nasa third row. And then, yung pang-apat na row is the sign of the result. Ang ating domain intervals ay dalawa, from negative infinity up to 5 over 22, at yung isa naman ay from 5 over 22 up to positive infinity. Ang test point na kukunin natin ay yung included sa ating intervals. Itong 5 over 22, wag na natin gamitin kasi included na siya. Kunin natin yung nasa left niya. Itong 5 over 22 ay 0.2, kaya ang nasa left niya is 0. Dito naman sa interval na to, 5 over 22, yung nasa kanan niya ang kukunin natin. So dahil ito ay 0.2 something, ang nasa kanan niya ay 1. So ang test point natin, dito ay 0, dito ay 1. Ang gagawin natin sa test point ay isa-substitute natin sa ating expression. I-substitute natin ang 0 sa 22x minus 5 over 6. That is 22 times 0 minus 5 all over 6. The answer is negative 5 over 6. Ang resulta ng ating sagot is negative. Kaya ang sign of the result is negative. Now, pagdating naman sa part na to, i-substitute natin yung 1 sa expression. That will be 22 times 1 minus 5 all over 6. The answer is positive 17 over 6. Therefore, the sign of the result is positive. So kapag meron na tayong table of signs, dito na natin makikita yung solution set. Step number 5 is solution set. Since the symbol of the inequality is greater than or equal to 0, we are looking for the domain interval that produces positive results. Babalikan natin yung ating table of signs. Titignan natin kung alin dyan ang nagre-resulta ng positive. So, eto siya. Titignan natin yung kanyang domain interval and that will be our solution set. Therefore, the solution set of the inequality is from 5 over 22 up to positive infinity. Let's have additional example. Example number 2. Solve the rational inequality x over x minus 2 is less than 3 minus 2 over x minus 2. Again, sa pag-solve ng rational inequality, it involved 5 steps. The first step is rewrite the inequality as a single expression with 0 on the other side. Ito ulit yung ating given. Ang gagawin natin is pagsasamahin natin sa isang side lahat ng expression at gagawin natin single fraction. At gagawin naman natin yung other side na 0. So ang gawin natin ay yung kanan ulit ang gawin nating 0, kaya itatransfer natin or itatranspose yung 3 at yung negative 2 over x minus 2. Ito ngayon ay magiging x over x minus 2 plus 2 over x minus 2 minus 3 is less than 0. Now, isimplify natin to as a single fraction. Ang LCD niyan ay x minus 2. Kaya, x minus 2 divided by x minus 2, the answer is 1. Then, times x, the answer is x. X minus 2 divided by x minus 2, the answer is 1. Times 2, the answer is 2. Next, x minus 2 times 3 is 3 times the quantity x minus 2. I-simplify natin itong ating expression. Itong negative 3 i-multiply sa x, magiging negative 3x. Then negative 3 times negative 2 is positive 6. Kaya ang next line of solution natin is x plus 2 minus 3x plus 6 all over x minus 2 is less than 0. Pwede pa natin i-simplify ito kasi x minus 3x is negative 2x, then 2 plus 6 is 8. Kaya ang ating single expression is negative 2x plus 8 all over x minus 2. And then that is less than 0. Kapag single expression na yung ating inequality, ang ating step number 2 is we're going to determine the critical value or values. These are the value or values of x that will make the numerator 0 and the denominator 0. Ito ulit yung ating expression. Ang ating numerator ay negative 2x plus 8. Ang ating denominator ay x minus 2. I-equate natin sa 0 ang numerator para makuha natin yung magpapa-0 sa kanya. Kapag sinolve natin ito, ang value ng x is 4. Ibig sabihin, 4 ang magpapa-0 sa ating numerator. Siya ba ay included or not included? The answer is not included. Ang ating symbol is less than lang, walang equal. So, ibig sabihin, hindi kasali or hindi included ang magpapa-0. Sa denominator naman natin, i-equate natin yung x minus 2 sa 0 para makuha natin yung magpapa-0 sa kanya. Ang magpapa-0 sa ating denominator is 2. Siya ba ay included or not included? The answer is not included. Dahil kapag naging 0 ang denominator, undefined. Kaya siya not included. Therefore, ang ating critical values is x is equal to 4 at x is equal to 2, parehas silang not included. Kapag meron na tayong critical values, ay step number 3, we're going to sketch the domain intervals using the critical values. Maglalagay ulit tayo ng number line from negative infinity up to positive infinity. Then ilolocate natin yung critical values. Ang unang critical value is x is equal to 4. Ang symbol niyan is unshaded circle kasi siya ay not included. Ang pangalawa nating critical value is 2. Siya ulit ay unshaded kasi siya is not included. Now, dalawa ang ating critical values, nahati yung ating number line sa tatlong domain intervals. Ang unang interval is from negative infinity up to positive 2. Pero, ang negative infinity ay parenthesis, ang 2 ay parenthesis din kasi siya ay not included. Then, ang pangalawang interval natin is from 2 up to positive 4. Pareha silang parenthesis kasi pareha silang not included. At yung pangatlong domain interval natin is from positive 4 hanggang positive infinity. Pareha silang parenthesis. Kapag meron na tayong domain interval is, ang step number 4 natin is we're going to construct the table of signs using the domain intervals. Again, ang ating table of signs is composed of interval, test point, the expression, and the sign of the result. Sa ating interval, tatlo ang ating domain interval. Ang first interval is from negative infinity up to positive 2. Then, ang pangalawa is from positive 2 up to positive 4. Then, ang pangatlo is from positive 4 up to positive infinity. Lahat sila ay parenthesis ang symbol ng interval. Then, ang test point natin manggagaling sa ating interval. So, ang 2 ay hindi na natin gagamitin. Ang kukunin natin ay yung nasa left niya. Ang nasa left ng 2 ay 1. Dito naman sa interval na to, hindi natin kukunin ng 2, hindi rin natin kukunin ng 4. Kuha tayo na in between 2 at 4, which is 3. At dito naman, hindi natin kukunin yung 4, kukunin natin yung nasa kanan niya, which is 5. So itong mga test point ang isa-substitute natin sa ating expression. Una natin i-substitute ang 1, siya ay magiging negative 2 times 1 plus 8 all over 1 minus 2. The answer is 6 over negative 1, which is negative 6. Dahil ito ay negative 6, ang sign of the result is negative. Next, isubstitute natin ang 3. That is negative 2 times 3 plus 8 all over 3 minus 2. The answer is 2 over 1, which is positive 2. Dahil positive 2 ito, ang sign of the result is positive. Then last, 5, isubstitute natin. That is negative 2 times 5 plus 8 all over 5 minus 2. The answer is negative 2 over 3 or negative 2/3. Dahil ang sagot ay negative 2 over 3, the sign of the result is negative. Kapag kumpleto na ang ating table of signs, ay dito na manggagaling yung ating solution set. Step number 5, since the symbol of the inequality is less than 0, we are looking for the domain interval that produces negative results. Balikan ulit natin yung ating table of signs. Ang magre-resulta ng negative ay itong first interval at yung third interval. Therefore, ang ating solution set ay itong dalawang ito. From negative infinity up to positive 2 and from positive 4 up to positive infinity. Therefore, the solution set of the inequality is the interval of negative infinity, 2 and the interval of 4, positive infinity. So that is what a rational inequality and the process of solving rational inequality.